Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. On the ground, right side. That ends the frame. Back here at Citi Field. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Arrieta back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mark Vientos swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Brandon Nimmo stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Makes the catch up against. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Line to right, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's out. And he grounds one back up the middle. Now a jump throw. And he'll be safe at first. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
The shortstop takes the ball. Granderson leads off first with 1 away. Way inside, gets away. And the runner holds. 2-1 now. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now Terry Pendleton. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Gleyber swings, drives 1. That one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Now into the ball game on defense, Ted Williams. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Emmanuel Clase on to try and close it out.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And there's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez on the move. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman. McNeil.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. Over to Root.
Out.
Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That misses the zone. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Ripped to short. And that'll do it.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starter, Osvaldo Bido.
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
In the air, left field, Butler sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out. One away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ramirez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. First pitch is in the dirt. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field. Swing
and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rooker makes the grab. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Pickoff throw. Ruiz back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Outside, ball.
Ruiz on second. Butler on at first with nobody out. Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A new arm into the game, the righty Justin Martinez. Shea Langoliers swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 gone. J.J. Bleday in the box now. Takes strike one.
It's 0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Got him looking. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Bido back to work. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, no strikes.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's low. That's
and that is downstairs. And now 3-0. In the air, left field, down the line. Butler tracks it down for the out. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Digging in, Zach Geloff. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering is down low. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses the mark outside the zone. On the ground, and that's just foul. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. 1 down. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one at triple digits. Cut on and missed at 101. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away. Torres. They take the force out. Inning over.
Pitching for the
Back
Athletics.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
19.
Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the next pitch is way outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
1 out, base is empty. Out to short, Schumann. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one outside, full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one just misses. Next offering upstairs. Next offering is outside.
Full count.
Line drive, base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Billy Wagner.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed
No,
hitter
that's
coming up
down.
to hit.
Ball.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball to
1-1.
strike. The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the
That's
scoreboard
the ball.
after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Big at bat from Brent Rooker now.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
Ball, that's in.
Ruiz, the lead runner at second. Butler over at first with 1 away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but
2
you
and 2.
have to execute and finish your pitch. If you
Here we
leave
go.
something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And fouled off. And there's the strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he...
Swing and a miss.
Now
And welcome back to the
pitching for the
ballpark as we go to the
Number
top of the
44.
4th. And now Ellie De La
Tyler.
Cruz. That misses the
Tyler.
zone. Ball 1. And the slider
that's
just
outside.
misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the
2
confidence
balls, 1
level
strike.
is raised right here.
2-1 now. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Ripped to third and caught. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. And ball 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. The throw to second is offline.
Just a clutch at bat
Now
right there.
batting.
Big time
Left field,
swing when this
Manny
team really needed it.
Ramirez.
Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Man at second.
Run.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. Back up the middle and a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
He's safe.
First pitch swinging, went up there with
Now
the plan to be
pitching for the
aggressive.
Athletics.
Everything was on time and fluid
Number
in that
47.
swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those
Hodges.
always feel
Yeehaw.
good.
Torres at the plate with 2
0-1.
away. Swings through that one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss as he was out
Double,
front that
1 strike.
time. Emmanuel Clase comes on trying to close it
Now
out.
pitching.
Save opportunity for him right
Emmanuel
here, and he's their
Clase.
guy. Time to lock this one
Double,
down and get
2
out of here
strikes.
with the W.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Outside low. 1-2 to count. Swings and misses, struck him out. The A's down to their final out. Urshela swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. One strike away.
0-2.
And right back to the mound. On to first. Ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching, some good defense. You don't expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way to get it done.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you. All right, ready to go here. Leading off, Elly De La Cruz. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Ramirez.
First pitch swinging.
He's going to have to make
0-1.
sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
No ball,
what
2
you can
strikes.
do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The next
Ball
offering
inside.
misses. Now 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's
Nope.
still impressive
Outside.
to watch.
1 out, base is empty. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
It gets down, base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. First and second, 1 out. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. A little up front there as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the
0-2 is the
pitcher
count.
that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swung on, belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run
Now
scores
pitching.
on the play. Here comes
Emmanuel
Clase out of the bullpen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 2 on, 1 out. High in the air, out to right. Santander in position. He's got it. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher,
There you
number
go. Nice
35,
little RBI there. It's a
Adley
great at bat. Got the job
Rutschman.
done.
And a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another. coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
0-1. Slice the other way and foul. Pendleton on third with 2 out. Left field, Baylor. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Don Baylor batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chase Headley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the catch, inning over.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. John Franco.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting 8th, the first
Here's
baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Hodges makes the grab, and there's 1 away. So up next, Curtis Granderson. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have. But that's a good approach paying off.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Singled and scored his first time. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. Swing, and a ball popped up. Kipnis sizing this one up, and that is that. Bottom of the second, Anthony Santander at the plate. And that misses, and it's 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Slider right there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Some heat there at 9. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Andrew Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And Gleyber Torres retired. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side, Kipnis. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ruth stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First time up was a pop out. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
Now pitching.
Justin Martinez takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ted Simmons digs in now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Gets the slider in there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball. Singy, I spy with my little eye a castle.
That, my friend, is Reiner Stein's Keep. Have you taken a tour of the castle yet?
The shortstop takes the ball. Not yet, but I heard you get a 25% discount if you have a game ticket.
I wonder if that applies to media credentials.
Hoping so. Got him swinging. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Chris, we've seen relocation take place in the Global Baseball League. The Lemurs moved away from Maddox. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now a chance for Manny Ramirez.
Ball one, no strike.
Way outside, and that's ball one.
I think it makes sense for the league to expand. The Global Baseball League wants to live up to its name by being global. And I'm sure they're cooking up ways to expand to Antarctica or Australia sooner rather than later.
As someone who travels to these games, my vote is for Australia. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Headed down the line. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back, out of here. The two-run shot, and they add a pair.
Now
it's 3-0. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Clase.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
That was straight
No ball,
queso
2 strikes.
right there.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Counts 1-0.
Babe Ruth at the plate now. That's ball one.
A big change to the stadium here in Liechtenstein is the batter's eye. You won't find a whale tail like this anywhere else in the world, and they tell us it's made entirely of recycled metals, which makes it even better.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. In the air to left, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. A dive, nice stop from his knees, the throw on the money, nice play. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a foul out of play.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next to hit, Don Baylor. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Chase Headley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Struck him out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Aroldis Chapman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 4-0. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one not close. 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and Ramirez is set down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Walker Buehler will go back to work. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
That's shortstop.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Jr.
Felix Bautista comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strikes him out with 101. And here is Jason Kipnis. Swinging a liner foul off to the right. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. That one missed. Good eye right there.
Outside.
Now this is in the air down the line. Ruth going after it. Hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, John Franco.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And it's going to wind up out of play. Pendleton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Over to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
One ball.
This
two
one
strikes.
in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. In the air, center field. Beltran gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Adley Rutschman will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the lefty. And 1-2.
2 strikes. Two the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat, finish this off.
On the ground, out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's out number 3. Back inside Wills Park. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Inside, just missed. And that one missing low. Just missed. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Take the bait.
leadoff walk. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
You know,
John Franco on to pitch here.
Now
he's got a
pitching.
wicked breaking ball in his
John
arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Ketel Marte batting with 1 down.
0-1.
Takes a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
No
2.
ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And that is out of play. And there's a foul ball. Franco is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Now, Carlos Beltran. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. On the corner for a strike, and we're underway. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Runner takes off.
Yeah.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So the go-ahead runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to third, save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2 is the count.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Beltran at third with 2 away.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Rollie Fingers. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch just misses.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through that. We go to the bottom of the first. And now Elly De La Cruz. First pitch misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that high team back in there to swing the bats.
And that
That's the
one
ball.
cutting but missing down low. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one misses, and it's 1-0. No outs, runner on second. Towards first, Hodges. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. So up next, Manny Ramirez. Swing at a ground ball. Dives, but it's off his glove. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there.
The new pitcher in the game, Trevor Hoffman. And now here is Terry Pendleton. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. They They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No balls, one
Gleyber
strike.
Torres swings through it for strike one. One out. Runners at first and second. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about.
Now this one gets through. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Baylor on his way over. He's got it, and there's two away. Here's Jason Hayward. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss as he was late.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Outside with a breaking ball. So they're all loaded up with two outs. That one inside. Yeah, that's ball two.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a
new arm out of the bullpen, Liam Hendriks.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Down the line, and it's foul. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Throws to first in time. That ends the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Fall off foul. 0-1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Now a pop-up on the infield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
One and one.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now here is Ted Simmons in there at the knees for a strike. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Fly ball down the line. Into the corner, but foul. And a slider misses down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing.
1-2.
That one off the mark. And the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next one misses. 2-1. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his back.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 4-2. Manny Ramirez will hit next. Inside. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the right-hander deals. Rip to short. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away. And now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Beltran sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ketel Marte.
Now pitching.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Justin Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see. what he's got here.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. And brings it in at the wall. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Tap foul at the plate. Martinez ready to fire now. That one at triple digits.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Martinez is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. Now here is Carlos Beltran. That's a little high. And we are underway. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Don Baylor now at the plate. Scherzer to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Beltran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase Headley in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. On the move, heading back. Leaping, and he brought it back. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Anthony.
Well, that would have been huge if it would have snuck over the glove to take the lead, but great athleticism at the wall, goes up and brings back a homer.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Move to second. Beltran dives back in safely. Strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him. Third out. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Fernando Valenzuela. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's 1-0. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground. Whips it to first. Got him. 2 down, bases empty. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, right field. Santander makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Pitching change here, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Jason Kipnis. That one at triple digits. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. McGuire pulls it down, and that is that. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Trevor Hoffman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's Gleyber Torres. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Torres.
Ball one there. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one
ball,
way inside.
2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ugly hack on the off-speed pitch in the dirt. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one
ball
missed.
2. I got 3 and 2.
Squirts away a little bit. That one the other way. Kipnis sends it to first, and that on to the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be Ted Simmons. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. No, he held up. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Pure base runner.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Beltran in the box now. Takes strike one. Next pitch misses inside. And the count even 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1
That's
strike.
off the mark. Ball 3. On a line. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And fouled off. Smith is just 1 strike away. That one outside. 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely.
And now Bryson Stott. And the pitch. And that's a little bit high. And this one is off and running. And that misses off the outside edge. Headed towards the corner, Ramirez on the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Derek Jeter now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for ball. Out there to center, Granderson coming on, reaching down, makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzana, in there for strike one. And ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Just off the inside edge. This one in the air. Pendleton has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes a pitch. That's to third. Knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. High fly ball out into left center field. Conforto makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Manny Ramirez will hit next. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. fouled off. He was late.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Up
Ball
and
one.
in. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Michael Conforto will climb in. Late on that fastball. Second inning here. No score. Comes up empty. And a good eye there. And downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Now pitching.
Andrew Miller on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jorge Soler at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. A little bit low. 2-1. And that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
And he got him. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Edwin Diaz. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Adley Rutschman. To the right side. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swings through that one.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And he swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Misses inside. And the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's ball 2.
Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Outside. And that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2. The pitch is outside. And ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And the batter now, Mark McGwire. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Next offering misses. And 1-1. In the air, right side. Soler getting an angle on it. He's got it. And the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Matt Olson. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ethan Salas in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Whips it across. And that quickly 2 away. And now Cam Smith. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Granderson. And makes the play, and that's out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Curtis Granderson swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Stepping in, Elly De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Popped up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Now a pop-up on the infield. Stop. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back on to the 4th. This is Bryson Stott. Just missed.
That's just out.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Move to second. Smith back in on a dive. Swing and a slow roller. Torres in plenty of time to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The shortstop.
Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-zip. 1 down, and
now pitching.
so they turn to the lefty in this spot, John Franco.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ozuna takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitches in there, and a count 1-2.
2-2 count.
In the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Ryan Walker on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
That's a base hit. Will comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Pendleton digs in now. Hard ground ball for a base stop. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second, and here's the pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That's out to center field. Pizarro settles under this one, and that is a big first out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman, grounded out his first time. In the air, left side. Conforto should have this one. Brings it in. 2 away now. Jorge Soler, the next to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Fought off foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. This one smashed down the right field line. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Michael Conforto. So coming into the game now on defense, Dalton Rushing. He'll be out in left field. In the dirt.
0-1.
An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Soler swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That misses.
Nope.
And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Justin Martinez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Justin Martinez.
In the air, right field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Here is Matt Olson. Runner takes off for 3rd. Pitch misses. Tag. They cut down. The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brusdar Graterol, will take over.
Now pitching.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. McGuire getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. And that is out of play. Graterol fires. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Popped up left side. Jeter hauls it in for the out. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in.
De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one 95. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ethan Salas. And another ball
in the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now
he's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Davis.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Rushing, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And no one can get there. In from third is a tying run.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Fastball pretty much.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And here is Adley Rutschman.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that one almost hit him. And a base hit right there. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now a chance for Jorge Soler. Now fly ball to right center. Soler getting an angle on it. Makes the grab. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, no
that
strike.
one misses, and that's ball 3.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
And it's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got
99 miles per hour to finish him off. So new pitcher now, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss at one above the zone. The shortstop takes a ball. Good eye in that spot. Got him. 2 gone now. And now Travis Bazzana. That's in there, and that's strike 1. That one missing inside. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one's off the wall. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off and win it 3-2. A 3